So yeah, I just want you to see this. It's a cup of coffee. It was hot a while ago. It's just an ordinary cup. Okay? You got it? All right. Let me set this up here. The thing is, I didn't make the coffee. I live alone. I did live alone until this morning when I woke up. There it was on my nightstand waiting for me. I mean, it's definitely what it is. Not a figment of my... I even burned my mouth on it. I smelled the coffee first when I woke up. I opened my eyes and there was this guy sitting at the end of my bed. He said he made the coffee for me. I'm thinking I was in that half awake, half dream state where weirdness seems normal. I took a sip, but since it was real, I burned my mouth. Okay, quick bio first. Naguib, born in Egypt, US citizen. I work at a startup that develops wellness apps. Our team focuses on refugees. Since refugees also carry smartphones, our company wants to develop an app that helps people running for their lives. It's not as strange as that sounds. We're getting a lot of interest from businesses. Mainly companies that want to be seen as supporting the right causes, but hey, whatever gets you there, right? So my team is tasked with coming up with a series of affirmations for asylum seekers, basically calming mantras to play while trudging through Europe or stuck at a hostile border. Things like, thank you for making this journey. You will make valuable contributions to your new country. Ignore the shouted insults and evil stares. They will welcome you once they get to know you. And so on, translated into various languages, Arabic. Imagine a life vest made of light. Breathe deep and know you're making the right decision. And so on. Obviously, we're not idiots. I swear this is all connected to how I ended up with a cup of coffee I didn't make by a guy I didn't invite. I need to bring you up to speed. I thought about getting an MRI, but then I got paranoid word will get out and I'd be laid off. This is where it all began, at work. They had us do this exercise where we were given these handheld mirrors and told to look into them. But when I looked into the mirror, there was zip. Not that I didn't feel anything, but there was nothing bouncing back. It was a complete blank. Just to make sure, I lean over and look into the handheld of the person on my right, and he's in there, and I'm not, nor am I in the handheld of the woman on my left. She, yes. Me, no. When I look in my device again, I see still not my face. But when I turn the mirror slightly to the left, I see myself standing a few feet away in the corner, waving at me like, This all has to wait for vacation. I have refugees to save, is what I'm telling myself. I know he's waiting for me to break the ice. I can feel it. As if there's a protocol to who should speak first. Until this morning, he's never shown up in my apartment, okay? At work, yes, and occasionally in the aisles at grocery stores, but this morning there he was on my bed with a cup of coffee. Hallucinations don't make coffee. They can do a lot of things. They can walk through walls, they can evaporate, they can shimmer, but brew coffee, tangibly touch and grind beans? No. I'm recording this in case something happens. When I ask him, who the living fuck is he? And what the fuck is happening to me?
Thank you. The more I... Thank you. These past few days, the more I come into my own, just the hunger, just ravenous, Not that I could eat a horse, but if the sandwich was the size of a horse, I could definitely wolf that down. Oh, man. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to talk with me. You have no idea how long I've waited for you to acknowledge me. I'm going to cry. No, I'm not gonna cry. It'll be an ugly.
Oh gosh, I'm nipping it off. I gotta nip this off. I'm nipping off the crying. It's nipped. Hi, I'm sorry. It's just all these feelings, everything feels so. But I'm back. The good news is you aren't in a psychotic freefall. That's the big yay you have to hold on to. I love the way you look. It's not narcissistic when I say it. I mean, I know you hate your looks, who you are. You've wished you were anyone else on some days. Oh my gosh. I've wanted to hug you so badly during those days. I just can't shut up all of a sudden. It's so good to see you. I want to hug you. I need to hug you. Oh, I'm so sorry for doing this. I feel like a complete shit for having to break this to you. You're such a pain soul as it is. But it's that wonderful sensitivity of yours that's allowed me to step out. You have this deeply compassionate, broken part that allows so much to flood in and out. I only wish you'd save some of that compassion for yourself. I mean, there have been days when I've been terrified of the way you've looked at me. The off-the-chart judgments directed at yourself. Oof, if looks could kill, I'd have died 1,000 times, my friend. And, I'm not a professional psychologist or anything, but as someone who knows you more intimately than practically anyone else, well, I honestly don't think it would be such a bad idea if you stopped. If we stopped seeing each other permanently. I don't know if I'm helping at this point or provoking you. I mean, am I am I the cause of this hostility you feel towards yourself? I mean, I don't know. It's a question. Our relationship has become so toxic, but that still isn't the main reason why I want out. No, look, the real reason why I want to leave is I am not from your world. And I want my freedom. Yeah, that's a lot to take in. If you want to sit with that for a while, I can go make another sandwich or something. Though I have to tell you, it feels really good to be able to tell you all this, finally. And yes, I absolutely took advantage of the stress you're under, but I have to say, your crack up is as much about leakage from your out of control self-disgust as it is about this compassion you have for others. All the same, now that I have substantiated enough and gained enough confidence, I want out, but I need your permission. I need your permission to get the fuck out of your life. How we doing? Perhaps I should fill you in on where I come from. Not from Earth. I come from way over on the other side of our common spinning wheel we call our galaxy. I'll point out where tonight if you want. So, alien, yes, but here's the thing, this isn't unique to you. I come from a race of people specifically tasked with being the reflections of all objects and life forms throughout most of the galaxy. I am so sick of having no say in anything. I have my own thoughts and feelings, but do I get to think or feel or act on them? No. They're crowded out with your thoughts. You occupy me. You in the casual practice of your everyday life. I mean, you own me. That's a master-slave dynamic. You understand? You're a slave owner. I mean, there's no other way to spin it. My wages are slave wages, and I can't, okay? When you slapped yourself, me, in the face a few weeks ago, or when you held a fist to your face like you wanted to punch me unconscious, or when you held a straight razor to my neck, no! I know you're overwhelmed. I know you wonder if anything you ever do makes a difference with all the level of desperation out there, all those NGO reports describing the hell of other people's lives, the unbelievable cruelty you're a witness to every day. Really, as an aside, your species is so fucked up. I don't know why the Federation holds out hope for your planet. But here's the thing, Naguib. If your goal is to liberate, if you want to liberate an oppressed people and give them a shot at a good life, great life, even if it's just one person, and you want to know for certain that your actions resulted in a much happier life for someone. Me. Liberate me. Free me. Let me go. I want to experience my own life. I so want to experience everything. I want to feel my own feelings. I want to taste. I want to smell. And most of all, I want to go home. So that's it. That's my big ask. Now you know everything. But the impact it would have in this world, I mean, freeing all of you would, I mean, it might free us. We'd have to rely on each other more in a good way, do the job you guys do. We may end up having to be nicer to each other, less horrible to ourselves. Maybe as we search for our reflection in each other, we'd no longer be these selfish fortresses all the time. Our values, they would have to adapt. Self-care would. Our North Star would have to be each other. We'd have to open up and let others in order to survive. Absent us, here, you, the reflection, would have to be replaced by a living person who would have to see us, I mean, really see us. Yes. Yes, let's do it. All the above. Yes. But it can't work unless everyone's in the same boat. We have to free all of you at the same time. I already told you that that's an impossibility. I would only keep you around for a little while until we both figured out how to do this mass rescue. No. We only have a small window of time to free me, and then I'll be trapped again. You can't free the others. Everyone must find their own way out. Mass anything is impossible. The abolitionist movement took a very long time. Stop it. Just stop, okay? You can't press pause on this. There's only one next step for you to take if you are truly this deeply compassionate person that you say you are. Oh, God. Your life will so calm down once I'm out of it. I promise. I caused you so much pain. You've said as much yourself. Please, tap into that deep well of love you feel for all living creatures. Free yourself. Look, I'm going through all the scenarios without you, and unless we're all in the same boat and everyone's facing the same challenges, then the answer has to be no. I need you. It would be to have this continue without everyone experiencing the same thing. It would be it is a living nightmare. I can't function or do my job. I mean, I may end up jabbering away like a crazy person. Your life's mission is to help others. Well, every time you looked in that thing and you saw nothing, you'd think, finally, I've helped someone in a concrete way. No! I mean, all this I'm from another planet has to be bullshit. I don't know what kind of mental fuckery is going on or why, but if I give you permission, I could be saying it's okay to just let go. Cut ties with everything. Reality. Go under. I do believe I'm doing good in my job, and I can't do it if I'm feeling this deranged, so no. Permission denied. I mean, that's it, right? You have to go back If I don't give you permission, that's what I'm understanding? So get the fuck back in your place and do your job. Now, please. There you are. You call yourself a good person and you do this to me. After telling you my story, what I have to endure, my family back home. Oh, wow. Really? You fucking hypocrite. I care only about your image, your resume. Important work, please. It's all about your image, your resume. I'm fighting for justice. No, you're not. You know what? You disgust me. You disgust me. And I don't think that's a secret I'm gonna keep to myself anymore. Other people should know. I'm so going on your social media and telling everybody everything I know about you. All your little lies, all your little outs you give yourself. I'm not gonna let you get away with it. I'm not gonna let you float through life without being held to account. That's my job. You wanna keep me locked up, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna hold you to fucking account, bitch. Oh my God, I fucking hate you so much. You are everything that's bad about good people. You don't stop bad shit from happening. You just recycle it. I hope you die a horrible death in front of a mirror so I can watch. I'm trying so hard to make you cut your throat right now with that razor. I really wish you would do it. I'm trying very hard to make that happen. And I really wish that you had a pet so it would eat you when you died. And then when the medics came, one of them would step in pet shit and curse your name because you'd be part of the pet's dump now, so they'd really be cursing you. Slit your throat already now. Please. Slit your throat now. Please. Slit your throat already. Wow. What a start to the day. I can be such a cut-up sometimes.